All right, my beautiful followers, good morning and welcome to today's class. I have this particular device, an RCCB, which is a residual current circuit breaker. That is not what we want to do, but we have a cable which we want to terminate on this particular device. So I'm going to show you three different methods of terminating this cable. We are not limited to only these three. There are other beautiful methods, but I'm going to show you the first one. So the first one has to do with just stripping this cable carefully and removing the insulation. And when insulation is removed, you just smoothen it up a little bit and then slack out and insert, and then you tighten it with your screwdriver. And then if you look at this, you see it's a very firm connection. Very nice. So let us try the second method. So the second method, you simply strip again, but this time expose a longer length of the conductor. I just try to be as neat as possible. And then when you take the insulation off, you're going to bend this one and make sure it's firm and strong. Then slack out a little bit on the RCCB, insert the cable and tighten it. And then if you look at this, you have made a very firm termination. All right, so the third one, let us bring up this cable. I want to remove this, and then let us give this a sharp cut. And then we're going to strip out this insulator. So when this is out, we're going to get a strand of another cable, and then we are going to straighten it up and then position it in a manner that is going to allow us to bind the entire strands with this extra strand that we just picked up. So we're going to carefully bind it loop by loop until we get to the tip of the bundle of the strands of the main cable. So when we get to this point, the next thing we're going to do is I will pick up our cutter and cut it off, the excess. And then also we make sure that the end of that cable is really folded in and tucked in. And then we'll cut off that excess. And then we'll come down to the other one, cut off the excess, and make sure we fold it away. And then finally, this is what we have. And then we insert it in the RCCB, and then we screw it down in. And this also has made a very firm connection. So, which method do you prefer? Do you prefer method A, method B, or method C? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much.